Hello, everybody. This is Melissa Coombs, and I'm excited to tell you that I finally have the spring 2023 Walton feed order ready. It took me a while because COVID took its effects through the family, and I was helping with grandbabies who had COVID too. And so life took over, but I have finally got it ready, and I want to show you about it. I'm going to see if I can make this video short, but there's a lot to talk about. So just hang in there. I'll try to go over it as quickly as possible. This is I'm showing you the Google Sheets document right now. This is what the first page looks like. All the info isn't there anymore because I have a link for you to click so that when you're looking at it on your phone, you'll be able to see it all very clearly. It'll show up a lot better. So this just says, please make sure you have watched the video or read over the ordering info page before you place an order. It should answer all of your questions. In this video that I'm making, there will be a link right there. And then the ordering info page, we'll just go ahead and click that. And this is what it comes to, okay? So I'm just gonna show it to you. It says, welcome to the spring 2023 Walton feed order. Please read all this information before ordering, and then I have a link for the video, okay? Just in case those who want to hear it instead of read it, because I know how that is. Okay, so I give a little section here. It says the short of it. You can just quickly read over that. That's the main information about the order. So I'm going to skip that because you can read that if you're just wanting to know the short of it. But I'm going to go through and explain everything about this order. The great news about this order for the spring is that most prices stayed exactly the same as last fall. Several prices even went down, which is really exciting to me. And then a small handful of items went up in price. And I wrote it down real quick while I was changing the prices. We have potato dices, clear gel hot, the cornstarch and the apple drink, they went up. Those prices went up. And there were a few other prices that went slightly up or slightly down, but those are the ones that really had an increase. And the freeze-dried items were the main ones that went down. A few other items did, but the freeze-dried items went down, which I was so happy to see that. So Walton Feed is also known as Rainy Day Foods. They changed their name a while back, but we still call them Walton Feed because we've been doing this for so long. It's one of the most well-known providers of dehydrated foods, beans, grains, honey, and other preparedness and food storage supplies. So I have been coordinating large group orders for them, actually for 24 years, not 23, through all kinds of economic and environmental issues. And I'm just going to keep doing it. So you can plan on this order every spring and every fall. Okay, we order in such large quantities that we are able to receive a discount on their products, and we get discounted shipping rates. So if you're interested, please help spread the word about the order. Anyone can participate in our order, okay? And one good thing is you can order as little or as much as you would like. They do offer food in 5-gallon super pails. Super pails that's a 5-gallon bucket with the food sealed in a Mylar bag with the lid on. Okay, and so when you open it, the food is still sealed. You have to cut open the Mylar bag and then you can access the food. All right, they also have bulk bags and boxes like 25-pound bags of beans and things like that. They have number 10 cans, and most of you know that a number 10 can is about the size of a gallon. And then they have the smaller number 2.5 cans, which are roughly the size of a quart, just to give you an example. Okay, delivery locations. We have deliveries anywhere where orders are turned in. So we've recently had group orders in all of these areas. If you want to start a group in your area, just let me know that you want to do that. And then you start spreading the word and you gather information. Okay. So here's all the states that we've recently had orders in and the cities. Okay. There's a ton of them there. So more groups will probably be formed for this current order because there always are. If you don't know who your group leader is, just turn your order in directly to me and I will group the orders accordingly. Please do not email me asking me if I know who your group leader is, because most of the time the group leaders for an area it's not even determined until after all the orders are turned in and I look and see, okay, we have a bunch of orders for this area. So now then I choose a group leader or ask if someone would please be the group leader. And then we have those orders delivered. Sometimes it's just 3 or 4 orders in one little location, and one person will receive the orders and help their friends in the area. Okay. So if you want to be a group leader, just spread the word in your area, gather the orders, copy and paste them onto a master spreadsheet and turn them into me. That's all you have to do. I can work with any size order. And just so you know, orders under 300 pounds will be sent UPS. Orders over 300 pounds will most likely be sent by LTL truck, which it's your order is palletized on like it's wrapped on a pallet, and then it comes from a shipping company. Okay. Facebook group. We have a Facebook group that you can join. It is called the Walton Feed Group Order. And there's a link right there that you can click and join it. And I just give basic information about the order and sometimes post interesting things about some of the products. And you can ask any questions that you want. And I'll be happy to answer them on that Facebook page. Okay, so here's the deadlines for this order. The orders are due to your group leader, if you have one, April the 15th. And then all group leaders or individuals who do not have a group leader need to have all orders to me April 22nd. That is the last day that I will receive orders, April the 22nd. I'm giving you plenty of time. Please just get your order in on time if you can, because I have so much work to do once the orders come in, and I have set aside time to work on the orders. So please, please, please get me your orders by April the 22nd, and then have all money to me by April the 29th. Please pay on time, but if you need an extension on the payment deadline, please contact me and I will work something out with you. I want everyone to have the chance to order. Every year I hear somebody say, oh, I just needed, a few more days for my paycheck to come in, my next paycheck. And so I wasn't able to order. Well, for goodness sakes, I can be a little flexible with that. Okay. So if you want to order and you need a little bit of extra time to get your money together, just let me know and I'll help you out. So how is this food delivered? Well, these orders will be shipped LTL. It's called less than a load, a truckload. LTL freight by a shipping company. Smaller orders under 300 pounds will be shipped UPS. So most of the fall orders were delivered to group leaders' homes where people came to help sort the food and pick up their orders. Most of the time, it was a fairly small order and the group leader just took care of it, and then people came and picked up their order. Once all of the orders are turned in, I will see what needs to be combined into a group delivery or what will ship directly to an individual's home. And just know I can work with any size order. Just get me the orders and turn them in, and I'll make sure it gets to you. Okay. Once you send me your order, I will confirm with you that I have your order, and I'll let you know like how it will be shipped as soon as I have that info. Okay. Delivery timing. This order is not going to take very long to receive. Right now, Walton Feed is all caught up on their orders. They do not have a backlog. I will turn in orders to Walton Feed by May the 1st. Once I have checked all the orders, organized them, and have made sure that I have all payments and I get them all uploaded and everything. So I turn them all in. And then Walton Feed really should start shipping those UPS orders that week. The last time they started shipping it within 24 hours from when I turned it in. So I think it's going to be pretty quickly. The larger orders will ship shortly after the smaller UPS orders do. So I don't anticipate it will take very long to have these orders delivered this time. Nothing like 2020, March 2020. Okay. Okay. Important notices. These are important things to go over. All prices include shipping. We get discounted prices from Walton Feed's web prices, and we get group rate shipping too. The prices on the spreadsheet are the final shipped price. Prices are subject to change without notice. With shipping prices and commodity prices being so unstable, we reserve the right to cancel orders and refund the money, or give the option for the person ordering to pay extra to receive the food. This has never happened before in the 24 years that I have been doing the order with Walton Feed. But I have to include this notice because we live in crazy times. I think this would be an extreme circumstance, and I've already talked with Walton Feed, and everything seems to be very stable and steady right now. I do not expect anything like this to happen, but just know if something absolutely crazy happens before you get your order, then I have a plan in place. Okay. Sometimes there are a few items that may be out of stock or simply not available when our orders are shipped. If that happens, you will get a refund or a replacement. Like if something is damaged, you will get a refund or a replacement for anything that you do not receive from Walton Feed. So you or your group leader will need to report to me if anything was missing or damaged right away. If you wait more than 2 weeks, neither Walton Feed nor I will be responsible to refund or replace your items. I've had people a year later come to me and say, there was a little rip in my bag. You know, that's not cool. Tell me within 2 weeks if there's a problem. Okay. Don't wait a year. Okay, here's a notice from Walton Feed that you should be aware of. They say, please be aware that due to the difference in elevation, the plastic buckets called super pails may arrive indented, kind of sucked in. Okay, this is not a problem as the product is sealed inside a Mylar bag inside the bucket. To prevent further cracking from the indentation, you may remove the gasket lid and reshape the bucket by pushing out the sides. And some people just set another bucket inside the indented one and kind of set it out in the sun for a day or whatever. And then it kind of remolds the bucket. And then you put the lid back on. Well, you can take the bag, the Mylar bag out and stick it back in the bucket once it's reshaped and stick the lid on and it will be fine. Okay. But since the product is inside the Mylar bag, it will not be compromised and you will have the same shelf life as you would normally have had. So just be aware that every now and then, because of the difference of elevation and air pressure, the buckets suck in by the time they come from out west to the East Coast, especially. They'll suck in. And most of the time, it's just the really lightweight items like hash browns or, something like that. Okay, occasionally the product weight will change. I'm just laughing that I have to say this. Occasionally the product weight will change slightly due to a new supplier of a specific item. So the can will have different weight than is on the price list. Like the can might say 47 ounces instead of 48 ounces that was on the price list. This is still the correct item and the correct amount of product. A lot of times it is, the cans are filled by volume a lot of times. Well, they know what they're, anyway, I don't know exactly how it's done. Okay, here I go again. I start getting off a tangent. That's why I have right here. But anyway, this is still the correct item and the correct amount of product. Sometimes it can be just because of a typo. I will not reimburse you for an ounce of the product, and I won't ask you to pay for extra if you get an ounce more. This is a rare occurrence, but I need to mention it because there are those people who have called and complained to me about 1 ounce of product different than they thought they were getting. And they're still getting the same volume and amount. It's just sometimes different products from the same product from different companies can weigh different. Just know that. Okay, so if there happens to be a large weight difference for some reason or anything weird happens, just let me know and I will easily and definitely resolve that with you. Okay, how to turn in the order. How to turn in an order. You just, when you see the order form, you just click the order form, the red order form tab at the bottom of the spreadsheet. You just fill it out. Let's go look at that really quick and I will show you how to do it. So this is the order form. And down here at the bottom, you see that? It says order form. It's the red tab. You click it and this is the order form. What you do, you just click right there and you type your name. You don't have to like type it after all that. Just click right there, type your name. If you have a group name, you can put it there. You can just leave that blank. Put your email address and your home address. And don't forget, it says, please type your name and phone number here. I really need your phone number. You can also just put it here, name, phone number, email. I actually need it in both places if you want to know, because of the way I have to transfer the orders and stuff. I need it here, I need it there. So just fill it out. If you're filling this out, by the way, on a Google Sheets document, make sure you go over here to File and you make a copy for yourself and it will give you your own copy. This is, everybody can see it. If you start typing on this form, anybody who clicks my link will see what you're typing on this form. So you just make sure you go over to File and make yourself a copy. Okay. Then all you have to do is you just click right here and you type in your quantities that you want. That's it. You just go down the row and type in your quantities. So simple. And then at the very bottom, it will tell you how many items you have and it will give you your total. And your total will also be over here, the spreadsheet total. If you happen to put something on the extra items page, like say there's a new item, I don't know, or some specialty item that you want, you can put it here. Of course, you have to get the information from me, like the shipped price, the total ship price. It explains it all here if you need to do that. But if you do add something there, it will show up here in this red category. Okay. Another quick thing, I did add payment method here. It's really helpful if you know you're going to pay by Venmo. not Venmo, Zelle or PayPal or whatever, stick it right there. Just tell me how you're paying. Check. Just let me know because it helps keep record. I mark it how you actually paid me, but it's just nice to know that. But that's all you do is you just fill this out and then you just share it with me. You would click share yours, click yours, and then you just put my email address in there, which is my fsfavorites@gmail.com. Okay. And that's all that you do. And then I receive it. All right. Group leaders, if you're doing this, just copy and paste everyone's orders onto a master spreadsheet. Have everyone email you their spreadsheet and then copy and paste it onto a master spreadsheet and turn it into me. And if you need help with that, or you need the password to unprotect the sheet, just let me know. Okay. Let's talk quickly about payment options. There are several ways that you can pay, and it makes no difference to me which way you pay. I just need to get the money so I can turn it into Walton Feed. And so however you pay me, it goes into the same account, and then I shift it over to Walton Feed. You can write checks or cashier's checks to Melissa Coombs. If you have a group leader and they're trying to gather up the money, then just follow their instructions. Okay. My address is here, so you can mail it to me, and it says my address. Checks cannot be written to Walton Feed. They don't accept personal checks from large group orders, so the checks have to be written to me. And don't try to like send it crazy where I have to it requires a signature or anything like that, and don't spend a lot of money trying to send it. I have always received the checks when they've been mailed. I've never not received a check. So don't worry about that. You just send one. If you want to send it, just stick a stamp on it and put it in the mail. Okay. PayPal. PayPal is an easy way to pay. And you have to send it to macoombs5@comporium.net. And there's usually two ways to pay. You can send to a friend, which doesn't charge your friend a fee, or you can pay for goods and services. If you click goods and services, it's going to charge me a fee. I'm just the money gatherer, and so please don't do that because I don't want to pay a fee to receive your money and send it to Walton Feed. And so if you send it that way, I'm going to return it. I'm going to refund it and ask you to resend it by clicking sending to a friend. Okay. So, and it depends. Sometimes it's worded slightly different, but that's basically how it's worded. It's like sending to a friend. Okay. Zelle payments. That's just a bank-to-bank transfer. That's a very secure way to send payments. And you use my phone number when you're sending it. That's how my account is set up. I am now accepting credit card and debit card payments if you want to pay the 3% fee. And so to calculate that, you just take the amount of your order and multiply it by 1.03, and that will give you the amount to pay. So example, $100 order times 1.03 is $103. The payment is processed through Square, and I cannot see the credit card info when I receive my report. I only see your contact info and the amount you have paid. So this is a very secure way to pay. If you want to pay by credit card, you go to this secure form. Just click that link right there, and it takes you to this form. I'll show it to you really fast since it's new. It just says Walton Feed Group Order, Secure Credit Card Payment Form, and you fill out your name and your email address and your contact number and your billing address. And then it says, is your shipping address the same as the billing address? If not, it'll tell you to put your shipping address in there. And then if you have to leave me a message, anything about your payment, you can, or a question or whatever, you can write it right there because I'll see that. But if you have to just ask me a general question about the order, just email me or text me for that. Okay. And then here is where you type in your number, no $ or anything. You just type in your amount of your order, and it gives you those instructions of how to do it. And then you put in your, I don't know why it's doing that. Then you put in your name and your card info, and you click submit. And then I receive information, just your name and your contact information and the amount that you paid. And that is awesome. Some people really have wanted a way to be able to do that. And so I'm happy to accept credit cards or debit card payments. Okay, also Venmo. A lot of people ask me about Venmo. They are really not a secure way to pay. If you really want to pay by Venmo, you can contact me, read that information. I'm not going to go over it. They have a very strict user agreement, and they can freeze the money and stuff. So I like Venmo personally. I like it, but not really for this Walton Feed order. But if you really want to pay, you can. by Venmo. Okay, group leaders. If you would like to be a group leader for your area, just let me know. And then any size order is fine. And here's what you'll do if you're a group leader. You help spread the word about the order in your area. You just gather the orders in from individuals by email and spreadsheets, and you compile them onto one master spreadsheet. And it's just a quick copy and paste onto the master spreadsheet. Do not manually type it in. There's mistakes are always made if you do that. So if you need the password to unlock the spreadsheet so you can quickly copy and paste, just, email or text me or whatever, and I'll be happy to share that with you. And I lock the spreadsheet just to keep people from clicking and typing things where they shouldn't be typing. It's just secure that way. So help make sure that everyone in the group has sent payment to me. You'll kind of help just make sure that that's happened, or send them a quick reminder if you know they've sent you the order. And of course I help with that. And I go over the orders first, and then I match the payments to the orders. And if I'm missing any, I'll let you know. You should be the point person to receive all communication and updates for your group, and you share them with the group. But most of the time I have the contact information if you filled out the order form correctly, and I can just send the text and the email updates to them directly, so you don't really have to do anything. And then when it's time for delivery, you just help communicate and have people come pick up the order. Okay. And then also help report any missing items to me for refunds or any issues that have happened. Okay. So we're going to talk quickly about let's just talk quickly about a few more things on the order form. If you go back to the order form, you'll see these tabs down there. Let me move my Zoom controls out of the way so I can show you. Okay, so the ordering info page is this page that has the link to the video and link to the ordering info page. All right, and then the order form is here, of course. The extra items I've already showed you is where you can put extra items, like there might be a gluten-free something that they're offering that you've ordered before, but I don't have it on the price list. And so you can just fill it out there once you get the price from me. Okay. And then down here is a year supply suggestion. I made this. If you're interested in figuring out about a year supply and what that would be for your family, go read this tab. It's the dark purple tab is called year supply suggestion. And it just goes over what is a year supply. And then I created this spreadsheet so you can kind of see, this is one that I just wrote notes on and kind of filled in what could be a year supply of the basics. And then here's things I would add, like some freeze-dried food and the yeast and baking powder and baking soda and bouillon and powdered eggs, which are hard to find right now. Powdered eggs are still not easily available. Anyway, there's some things there. And these prices are from like 2 orders ago, I think. So that's not there. Those aren't accurate. I didn't have time to go back and redo all that, honestly. And then down here, it says, give it a try. This is one that you can fill out. It's the same information, same spreadsheet, but you can either fill out what you have and do an inventory, or you can fill out like what you need, or both. You can color it different. Like, okay, we have this and that's blue, and we need this and that's red. So this gives you a chance just to kind of fill it out and see what you have. It's a great little spreadsheet. So I hope that you'll use it. All right, that's really it. That's all I have to tell you. Okay, you can contact me if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help people. If you'll just take a look right here. Y'all are so used to my macoombs5@comporium.net that I've had for like, I don't know, 30 years. I'm trying to transition to my FS favorites at Gmail. I like the Gmail account better. It's easier to use with Google and stuff. And so if you would please try to start using that one. It doesn't matter which one you use. They both come into the same inbox for me, but please do not send them 2 times. Okay, just send it to one email. It'll be fine either way. And then down here at the bottom, I have a texting app where I send updates through text. So if you need to just text me, you're welcome just to send it through there. You will receive some text from me from that phone number. So I wanted you to make sure you knew that was me. Okay, that's it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Good luck. Spread the word about this order. There's a lot of people who want it. Right now, prices are a little bit more stable than they were. And we're going to be able to get the order quickly. So this is a great time to place orders and to let your friends know. So just do that. Y'all have a wonderful day. See you later. Bye.